Hi guys, this is a tutorial for One Direction, What Makes You Beautiful. It's a relatively easy song to play, so hopefully I can teach you. You play it using, I'll tell you the following chords. They're C, F, G and A minor. If you don't know how to play those, I'll tell you in a minute. If you do, you might want to skip ahead in a second. Here you need a capo as well, which is one of these things, on your 4th fret. And your guitar needs to be in standard tuning, which quite literally means leave it as it is, but make sure it sounds tuned. So here we go. To play the C chord, you need to have your first finger on the 1st fret, 2nd string, second finger even on the 2nd fret, 4th string, and your 3rd finger needs to go here. This one needs to go on the 3rd fret, 5th string, and that should sound like this. There's your C chord. Now all of those, if you thought, oh my goodness, what is she telling me to play here? It's because you're playing it up here. It needs to be played relative to the capo. So when I say 1st fret, I don't mean this one, I mean this one. So next, you have the F chord. Now in this song I play the F chord as a power chord, but you don't have to if you don't feel comfortable with that. So I'll show you how to play the power chord now, and if you can't play that, either practice a lot or find out the other one, which is slightly different. So you need your 1st finger on the 1st fret, covering all the strings, which makes this chord quite tricky. Now then you need your 2nd finger, the middle one, to go on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and that sounds like that. 3rd finger, this one needs to go on the 3rd fret, 5th string, and your 4th finger, your pinky, needs to go on the 3rd fret, 4th string, and that sounds like this. Now, as you can probably hear, some of my strings were slightly deadened. Don't worry too much about that. If they do sound slightly sort of, that means you need to try pushing down slightly harder with your fingers. Next is the G chord. That's your 1st finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret, 6th string, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, and your pinky finger on the 3rd fret, 1st string, and that sounds like this. And last chord in the song is the A minor chord. Now if you know how to play the E chord, just move your whole formation down 1 string, and that will get up 1 string even, and that'll give you the A minor chord. If you don't know how to play that, that's your 1st finger on the 1st fret, 2nd string, your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and that sounds like this. Okay, so there are all your chords, and now we shall move on to the actual song. So here you have an intro, which is C, F, G, and that sounds like this. So to play that, you're playing your C once, stopping it, and then doing C, F, stopping it, F, G, and then just strumming G as many times as you feel appropriate. You do that twice through for the intro, and then you move on to the verse, which does the same pattern with exactly the same sound, but 4 times instead of twice. So in total, you're playing C, F, G 6 times, sounding like this. And that's, so you play that, but instead of this playing it twice like I just did, you do it 6 times for the 1st verse and the intro. Next you have a pre-chorus, which goes from everyone else in the room can see it, everyone else but you. And that sounds like this: C, F, A minor, G, C, F, G. And to play that through, you're actually not doing your sort of start-stop pattern, you're strumming continuously with kind of the same sound, if that makes sense. So that sounds like this. And that So I'll tell you that, but with the chords in place this time. It goes C, F, A minor, G, C, F, G, but with only one strum on your G. Next you have your chorus, and that's again C, F, G twice, and then C, F, A minor, G once, followed by C, F, A minor, G, sorry, I've told you that wrong, C, F, G twice, C, F, A minor, G twice, then repeating it again and then, so you do that twice through C, F, G, C, F, G, C, F, A minor, G, C, F, A minor, G, C, F, G, C, F, G, C, F, A minor, G, C, F, A minor, G, C, F, G. And that's the whole of the chorus. So to play, I'll play that whole thing through for you. C, F, G, C, F, G, C, F, A minor, G, C, F, A minor, G, C. But here you can do continuous strumming, so then that from If Only You Saw What I Can See, there you can do just continuous strumming, a bit like you did in the pre-chorus, which goes like this. F, G, C, F, G, C, F, A minor, G, C, F, A minor, G, C, F, G. And voila, there's your chorus. So next you have an intro for your verse, which is similar to the intro at the beginning of the song, but you have an A minor in there as well. And so that goes C, F, A minor, G. So it's the same strumming pattern, same start-stop pattern, just going F, A minor, G. Just went slightly wrong there, but that's how it sounds. Next you have a verse, which is the same as the first verse, and a pre-chorus, which is the same as the first pre-chorus, and a chorus, which is the same as the first chorus. Then you have a bridge, so I'll show you how to play that now. Now the bridge, again, relatively simple. You're just using the same start-stop strumming pattern, which is the one where you use a fist to stop your strings, and that goes C, F, A minor, G, C, F, and then, this is the bit that you might not feel so comfortable about, you hit your guitar. I know, it's tragic, but that's what you do. So it's kind of like a 1, 2, 3. And if you don't feel comfortable hitting your guitar, which I wouldn't blame you for, you can clap, or you can hit your strings, or you can just do whatever you feel appropriate, really. You could put in another A minor and another G after your F, or whatever. You could click your tongue if you felt like it. So that's your bridge, and you do that twice through, so that's, I'll tell you that again, that's C, F, A minor, G, C, F, random thing that you do there, and then you do C, F, A minor, G, C, F, another random thing that you do there. And then you have a slowed down spoken chorus, and for this you only play the chords F, G and A minor, so no C, and that you literally just strum each chord, not in very quick succession, so that sounds a bit like this. Baby, you light up my world like no G body else, the way that F, you flip your hair, gets me A minor, G, but when you smile at the ground, F, it ain't hard to G tell, you don't know, and then you put just an A minor, one A minor, you don't know you're beautiful, and then there's a drop, which sounds like it's played with an A minor chord, but it's an acoustic guitar, so you can't really do a drop, so for that you can do, again, whatever takes your fancy, really. Strum A minor loads of times, just strum it once and leave it at that, or whatever. It's up to you. And then you have a chorus, which is, again, the same as your first and second chorus in the chords, so if you've forgotten the chords there, that's C, F, G, C, F, G, C, F, A minor, G, C, F, A minor, G, and then do the whole thing again, and then do C, F, A minor, G. Oh no, sorry, it's just C, F, G. And then, because it's the last chorus, they repeat a bit at the end, so you have another C, F, G at the end of your chorus. So that's how you play it. I hope I've helped and it wasn't too complicated, and I hope you can now play the song. If you can't, please let me know so that I can feel generally bad and maybe put up another video for you. And yeah, if you did like it, if it did help, again, let me know and then I'll feel slightly happier. And yeah, just comment, rate, subscribe, whatever takes your fancy really. You don't have to do any of those if you don't want to, but if you do, feel free. Okay, thanks for watching. Now I have to find the stop button.